Show me.
I'm the martial arts film freak, and I watch Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins.
What is it exactly you do?
For 600 years, our ninja have brought peace to the world. But things have changed. I need warriors like you to become the future of the clan.
It's yours, if you want it.
Let's go.
Snake Eyes is a 2021 film directed by Robert Schwenk, I don't know, don't care. And stars, of course, Henry Golding, Andrew Koji, Haruki Abe, Takahiro Hira, Iko Uwais, of course, Peter Mensah, Ursula Corbero, and some other people. Samara Weaving, of course, the great Samara Weaving, the great. I mean, she's only been around for a few years, but so far she's pretty great within her career. And is the latest attempt, the second attempt in 2021 at Hollywood big-budget martial arts movies. The first was Mortal Kombat, and it was an absolute shit show. Go watch my review. I'll put the link up there for that, because it was just me being angry for the entire time. At this point, I'm not angry. I'm just sad, because I had no expectations for Mortal Kombat. I was super excited for the cast, but I saw who the director was. I saw who like the action coordinator was. People who hadn't really done anything before. I didn't have high expectations for that. This one hurts because I did have high expectations. Not for the director. I don't really know what else he's done. Let's see what else he's done real quick. Robert Schwenk. What have you done, Mr. Schwenk? You did Red. You did R.I.P.D. Yeah, so I shouldn't have really had expectations for this either. Did Allegiant. Did Insurgent. Nope. Shouldn't have been excited for that. Should have actually seen that coming. Oh, that's on me. But I was excited because you had Iko Uwais, you had Andrew Koji, two people who, we've seen Warrior on HBO Max, we've seen The Raid 2, all those other movies that Iko Uwais is in. And, they are definitely top-tier modern talent. They are some of the best going right now. You also throw in the fight coordinator, Kenji Tanigaki. Kenji Tanigaki has been working with Donnie Yen for years. He just recently, in the past decade, directed some of the best martial arts movies you're going to find in the modern era in the Rurouni Kenshin films. So, something brilliant should have came out of this. And somehow, those elements don't mix, and what you get is just a really boring movie. But let's talk about the film a little bit. What is going on in Snake Eyes? Snake Eyes is about a man who, when he was a child, witnessed his father murdered by someone who made his father roll some dice, and they came up Snake Eyes. That's how he got his name, Snake Eyes. Didn't like that very much, but let's get past that. It's not really that important. It's very important in the movie. He joins some guy who says, "Hey, I can help you find who killed your father." He's like, okay, and that leads him to also joining this ninja clan, Arishikage. I don't remember. I just kept wanting to say Shira Ryu because I don't remember what that's from either. Is that Mortal Kombat? I don't remember. Yes, that is Storm Shadow's clan, and he may be working two sides, but he is also working for himself. And that part got frustrating because I hate in movies where it's like one guy's working for one side, but he's also working for this person, who's working for this person, who's also working for this person, who's working with this person, who's going to turn on this person, end up working with this person, and that shit is fucking annoying. It just ends up being too much going on because we've got him wanting to find the guy who killed his father, we've got the ninja clan, we've got this criminal, and then we just rope in Cobra, and then we just somehow we bring in the Joes because we need the Joes in here, and just it all is a lot. It's a lot going on, and it's just too much. I love Henry Golding. He's great. Have you seen? He's great in A Simple Favor. He's of course great in The Gentleman. If you haven't seen The Gentleman, huge recommended. He's so good in that. He's even great in, of course, Crazy Rich Asians. He's fantastic in that. he struggled with this one. He did, and he's a good actor. He kept, his tone and everything was good the entire time. He was on with that. It was the accent. He was supposed to be American in this, and there were just several times that British was coming through. Was not holding up that American accent through a lot of this. I was also frustrated with Samara Weaving. I was frustrated with her character because she's hardly in it. She's really only in it because this is a G.I. Joe movie and we need a G.I. Joe character. But she's so good. Samara Weaving is great. Have you seen Ready or Not? Oh my god, go watch Ready or Not. She is fantastic, and that is a great movie. And in this movie, she is just bland. She's just monotoned and absolutely nothing. And yeah, she's cool. I mean, but god, she's just nothing. She's nothing in this movie. And that describes so much of what this movie is. Just absolutely nothing, boring, monotoned. Ugh. The plot is not horrible. There's just so much going on that you really just struggle to keep up with why any of it matters. Of the performances, though, Andrew Koji as Storm Shadow, wonderful. Absolutely nailed it. He's not chewing scenery with it. He's not going too heavy into it. He's being the menacing amount that he needs to be, but also just motivated. We understand his character. He is actually a decently written character, and I liked his performance. Andrew Koji as Storm Shadow, great. Liked it a lot. Let's get into the action, because that is where I was mostly entirely frustrated, because there's so much potential there. You have Andrew Koji, you have Iko Uwais, you have Kenji motherfucking Tanigaki, one of the best working today. And you've got him as the fight coordinator, and you've got those two involved. You get people trained. I'm sure Henry Golding is an athletic dude. You can get him doing some good stuff. And somehow, and I know how, I'll explain how and why, this movie made ninjas really, really boring. So right off the bat, the first fight scene, when we've seen in the trailer where he's fighting WWE's, well, he got fired recently, Mojo Rawley, in that pit fight or whatever, I wanted to vomit. And I was upset because the camera started shaking, getting up close, like it didn't understand what the crap a wide angle was. Like it didn't even care about capturing anything that was actual choreography. Although I'm sure there was actually something decent going on because it was a fight coordinated by Kenji motherfucking Tanigaki. Anyway, yeah, just so much shaky cam that even at that first fight scene I was like, oh, just why? And I was like, this doesn't mean the rest of the movie's bad. I'm gonna keep a good clear head on this. The fights are gonna get good. The fights are gonna get better. And I'm like, I don't want to have super high hopes because Mortal Kombat broke my heart. But that first fight scene was bad. I was excited to see Iko Uwais, of course, because he is Iko Uwais, and he is used in this movie about as much as Donnie Yen was used in Mulan, which is to say, of course, not enough. But throughout the rest of the film, it's just all shaky cam and close-up angles. It does not want to capture anything. If you just back up, you will capture everything. I said it in the Mortal Kombat review. We are here for the action. We are here for the martial arts. This is a motherfucking movie about motherfucking ninjas. I'm so angry and sad. Let them be. Let them do the choreography. If the choreography's good, if your performances are good, which I'm sure it was, you just need to capture that, and that'll be good. You don't need to make it more dramatic, more intense by shaking the camera. No, the fucking choreography is what's intense. I'm getting real upset because we're 0 for 2. The exciting movies this year were Mortal Kombat, Snake Eyes, and Shang-Chi. And if we're two of those sucked, so we got fucking one left. The part I facepalmed at one point because there's a part where Iko Uwais is surrounded by 12 people or so, maybe probably more. And I couldn't help, I grinned, I smiled, because I'm like, oh, something cool is about to happen. And then he throws 2 punches, and we fucking cut to a character who's only been in about 45 seconds of the movie. Don't do that. Don't set up something cool. And this movie does it a few times because there's so many different things to cut to at the end. There's 6 different fight scenes going on at the end, so we have to see all of them. Don't. We will understand that not all things can happen at the same time. We want to see one fight scene take place. We want to see the other fight scene take place. We don't give a fuck about this character who's only been in the movie for 45 motherfucking seconds. Just stay. You had one cool thing going on. It was happening right there in front of us on screen. You had fucking Iko Uwais surrounded by 12 guys, and he's about to fucking destroy all of them. And you just fucking cut away from it. Now, there are glimpses of Tanagaki's brilliance here. You can see it. There's small moments where you're like, oh, that was some good choreography. But I say small moments, I mean minute. But what I figured out was the problem eventually throughout the final, 45 minutes of the movie, because there's some big action scene, all these swords flying around, is the problem was the movie's rating. And I'm sure the director. But the movie's PG-13. They can't do anything super crazy. You have characters who pretty much primarily and only fight with swords. Bladed weapons. Weapons that cause gory damage. And if you don't show the gore, which I'm not asking the movie to, if you don't show the gore, it just kind of looks cartoony. Like they're hitting each other with Kenshin's sword. Although with Kenshin's sword, it makes sense. Because the plot, you understand it. But it just looks like they're hitting each other with dull-ass swords. Nothing's happening. You slice somebody and absolutely nothing happens. You can still play it off and make some good choreography, but it will look a tad silly because no one's getting cut. But so, because the movie is afraid to, I guess, take any chances with that, it adds the shaky cam, it adds the cutting. You don't see anything ever actually happen. There's like 6 fight scenes in this movie where by the time all the bad guys were on the ground, I didn't really understand how any of them were dead or disposed of. But the rating kind of backs this movie into a corner because they're afraid to do anything particularly violent. And I'm not a gory guy. I don't need violence. I don't need every movie to be The Raid. I don't need every movie to be The Night Comes for Us. I just need the choreography to be good, and this movie was afraid to show any choreography out of fear of showing something that could potentially be too violent to pass a PG-13 rating. But you know what? We still got to get at least one shit in, so yeah. Worry about getting your one fuck in and don't worry about making good fight scenes. I could be wrong there, but it feels right to me. They're afraid to do like this, just when you have swords, bladed weapons that cause some serious damage, some gory damage, and it's a PG-13 movie, it's just probably not going to work. I'd like to see an example. If somebody could just show me an example of a PG-13 movie with swords and people are getting all cut up but not actually getting cut up, then yeah, show that to me. But once I made this realization, the movie just became ultimately extremely fucking boring. I shouldn't be bored in a movie with Andrew Koji, Iko Uwais, and Henry Golding for that matter, and fight coordinated by Kenji Tanigaki. I shouldn't feel that way. I yawned at one point. I did. I yawned. And I wasn't tired. I was awake. I just don't understand how you can have so many excellent tools to get the job done and still fail so hard. And I don't know why they got this director. I don't know if I'm willing to fully put the blame on the director, but I'm kind of willing to put the blame fully on this motherfucking director. You have people in Hollywood who are currently making some of the best martial arts action movies around. You've got Chad Stahelski, who I'm sure is busy with John Wick 4. You've got David Leitch. I don't know what David Leitch is doing. He's probably doing something right now. Hell, you got Sam Hargrave, who just did Extraction. You have guys working in Hollywood who came up with the Hong Kong martial arts action style and are making epic Hong Kong action style movies in Hollywood. And you don't get them, you get the guy who did Red. I'm not even asking to go out, to go to the foreigners, and you kind of did. You got Kenji Tanigaki for the fight coordination. Fuck, make him direct the goddamn movie. I'm not asking you to get Isaac Florentine. I'm not asking you to go for the B-movie directors. I'm not asking you to go for Jesse B. Johnson, although if Jesse B. Johnson would have made a fucking Snake Eyes movie, it would have been fucking amazing. I'm not asking you to even go with Gareth Evans, who's busy doing fucking Havoc, or whatever it's called. you've got 3 at least people in Hollywood who would have made this movie absolutely beautiful. And you got the guy who did Red, and you said shaky cam, close-up angles, Kenji Tanagaki's choreography, fuck that. Iko Uwais doing a cool fight scene, fuck that. Andrew Koji doing a cool fight scene, fuck that. Shaky cam and shitty editing and close-up angles capturing absolutely nothing. And I'm fucking sick of it. I used to fucking be on this whole thing where I was like, I don't really care about American action movies. I don't. Like, even the fucking Mission Impossible movies, when they were getting really good, like fucking Ghost Protocol and shit, I didn't care. I was fucking done. I didn't give a fuck about American action movies. I was like, I'm not watching your shit. I'm fucking watching shit from Thailand. I'm watching shit from Japan, fucking China, Indonesia, South fucking Korea's been killing it for the whole fucking century. I'm not fucking watching your Hollywood action movies because they're fucking garbage. And I was like, you know what? John Wick looks fucking amazing. I'm gonna go watch John Wick. Holy shit, John Wick fucking rules. Ah, fuck, the goddamn Fast and Furious movies are getting decent. Yeah, might as well jump in there. Fucking, you got Joe Taslim in there. I'm about to say I'm fucking done again. If it's not a fucking superhero movie, I'm not watching your goddamn American action movie. Because if it's gonna be this fucking bullshit, I'm fucking out. I didn't plan on this to be like a fucking rant. I was just gonna be like, I was gonna give the movie like a low rating. I was just gonna talk about the things I didn't like. But like, god damn it, if you've got everything there you need to make a great movie, and it's not like it's not fucking proven. Iko Uwais has been proven since fucking 2009. Andrew Koji is fucking killing it on Warrior. Kenji Tanagaki owned the fucking last decade. The fucking shit is proven to work, and you just said, fuck it. I'm gonna leave in most of these fucks. Oh, goddamn. There's one part. There's a little spoiler element here. So, again, it doesn't really matter because the movie is ass. But, it's not. There's something here. It's just fucking gone. But there's a MacGuffin in this movie. It's a little crystal. It's a magical crystal. It's a MacGuffin. So, spoiler for this part. Jump ahead to about this time that I'll put, like, right, I don't know, fucking here. Jump ahead to that time if you don't want this spoiler, but I'm going to give you 2 seconds to go over there. 1, 2, maybe even a 3. So, bad guy gets this crystal, and with this crystal, he can just make anything just explode into flames. Just, gone, dead. And when he attacks the clan, he uses it, but he also still brings, like, an army of fighters. And so, like, there's this big bat. Why? Why do you need that? Literally, you have the ultimate weapon, and then gone. Movie's over. And he still also gets in, like, a fist fight and a sword fight. I'm like, what are you doing? You have the gone. Movie's fucking over. Why are you even fighting right now? You have the crystal that will make you end this godforsaken movie. Yeah. That was something that I was just frustrated about that I just felt like talking about. But yes, I don't even feel like there's a need for me to fucking give this movie a rating now, because you know my thoughts. I'm gonna give this movie 1.5 shoehorned in G.I. Joe and Snake Eyes gear characters. 1 out of 5, all of that. That 1 out of 5 is essentially just Andrew Koji. Like, this movie maybe could be a 0, but Andrew Koji is, like, so good that I'm like, Andrew Koji deserves some credit, because Andrew Koji is great in this movie. I'm just fucking sick of it. What did you think of Snake Eyes? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Am I leaving anything out? Let me go through my notes right here. Andrew Koji's great. The fucking crystal thing. Yep, PG-13 rating. Iko Uwais not used. The story got frustrating. Samara Weaving, Henry Golding. Yep, right off the bat, the fight scene was awful. And, yep, covered all of it. Yep, that's all of it, along with an angry-ass rant. Yep. Like, share, subscribe. Head over to Facebook. There is the Martial Arts Film Freak Facebook page. Instagram, Martial Arts Film Freak. Twitch, Tristan_Glover on the Twitter. Martial Arts Film Freak on TikTok. Doing some fun stuff over there. Yeah, comment your thoughts on Snake Eyes. Am I wrong here? Am I justified in being angry? And should I just stop fucking watching American action movies if they're gonna have cool fucking fight scenes in the trailer and then be absolute dirt? My last hope is Shang-Chi. However, the trailer for The Protege, I'm kind of interested in The Protege. God, I hope Shang-Chi is good. I have a video, go watch it. I'm sure I already linked it. About why I think Shang-Chi could be absolutely wonderful. But you know what? I thought this could be absolutely wonderful too. And right now my hopes are just fleeting, running away from me, kicking me in the nuts on the way out the door. Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.